Hey everybody, this is our intro into our new, let's say, video newsletters we're going to be trying from now on. First off, we wanted to wish everybody a happy 4th. We know it's not the 4th yet. This newsletter is going to be out this week, which is going to be the week of the 23rd. But just wanted to preface, say happy 4th to everybody. Hope you have a safe, fun celebration out there. And we'll have some new information in the following videos in this newsletter. All right, everybody, the first thing we want to touch on in this newsletter is going to be fescue. As you can see, the fescue still looks pretty good right now. We've had a lot of fungal pressure, and unfortunately, we're about to start taking a downturn. This week is going to be all 90-degree days, lots of sun, lots of heat, and that's going to mean drought stress. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over here in this yard, and we're going to show you the beginning signs of needling and heat stress. So if you look right here, you can kind of see this kind of dark bluish, almost green area, and all of this grass is starting to needle out. And what happens is the grass blade will turn into a little needle like that instead of being flat. And that means you're not getting enough water. It's going to be really hard to keep enough water. We usually recommend about 3 times a week, 30 to 40 minutes, just depending. You're looking to get a ½ inch of water with every watering. If it looks like your yard's declining and you're still doing that, take it up to 4 days a week and maybe 5 depending on the conditions. All right, now that we talked about fescues a little bit, we want to talk a little bit about Bermudas. A lot of you this year might seen that your Bermuda's a little bit behind the 8 ball because we actually had a real spring this year, believe it or not. We got some great rain. We had some cooler temperatures into the kind of further end of the spring. And now that we're getting into summer, finally, we're getting those warmer temps and the Bermudas are actually waking up. So what does that mean for you? It means your maintenance is going to change a little bit. You should start watering now. Get about 1 inch a week. If you watch the fescue video, we usually recommend 30 to 45 minutes each time, getting about a ½ inch. So you want to get at least 1 inch of water on your Bermuda yard a week. If there's rain or not rain, if there is, just back out what rain you get and then supplement that with your watering. As for mowing, get your mower out and start getting it on a weekly basis, 2-inch height maximum. And then every single week, if you need to skip a week, that's fine. You can get yourself back down. But the more you mow it, the more it's going to grow out laterally and thicken out. We're already behind, like I said, because we had such a cool spring. But now that summer's here, it's ready to grow. And all those thin spots will start to fill out as you do that. All right, we were just talking about Bermudas. We did send out a couple notices that if you wanted a Bermuda aeration, feel free to reach out. We're still doing them probably for about the next week or two. After that, we just feel like the benefit gets decreased because you don't get as much time to grow in those roots. So go ahead and reach out if you didn't get one or you've been thinking about getting one. We'll get your price and get out and do it shortly. The last thing we want to touch on in this newsletter is going to be pre-emergence and kind of understanding how they work a little bit. We've had a lot of rain this spring. We had a lot of what we call like gully washers where you're getting more than 1 inch in a day. And what that does, that causes a degradation in your pre-emergent barrier. So this is actually my lawn right here. Did full pre-emergence on it, and you can already see we're getting weed breakthrough. So sun and water are going to be your enemies on pre-emergence. So if we're already seeing them now, it's going to get worse as we go into the summer. Bermudas, you'll see pop up, but not as much as fescues because your Bermuda is going to be thriving and growing. It's going to stay thick and fill out, whereas fescues, you're probably going to see a lot more weed breakthrough this year because we've already applied the maximum amount of pre-emergence on your lawn, but they've been washed away. We will be treating weeds on every visit, but just know you're going to start to see more as the summer goes along and your fescue thins out. All right, well, we hope you like our new little video segments for the newsletter. If you did, we're going to try to do them every single time. We'll be looking forward to seeing you in your lawn soon, and we'll see you in the next newsletter.